Hi everyone. So we have a big topic on carbs and fats. Is it a good combo? So many experts say that combining the two actually causes more problems in terms of weight gain. So I think when it comes to carbs and fats, there are many things that come naturally. So for example, avocados contain carbs, sugars, and it also contains fat, but it's still super healthy for you. Maybe not if you eat 5 a day, maybe that might be a little excessive, but having it on a daily basis isn't too bad. So is it good for you or is it not? I think when it comes to combining fats and carbs, it's mainly poking at high sugar, high glycemic type foods. So for example, ice creams, your pizzas, your donuts, those are all loaded with fat from like the cheese or the dairy, but also from the sugar, the high sugar content. So obviously those foods in excessive amounts are not healthy for you. Even in smaller doses, if you're really trying to lose weight, that is not the way to go. So essentially, at the end of the day, exercise and clean eating is always the way to go. So we always try to kind of veer off that path, but essentially that is the path you want to take to get ultimate results. Another factor to consider is we always talk about carbs, high glycemic foods, and fats, but there's certain things that will spike your insulin regardless. Like for example, protein shakes, whey protein. Whey protein spikes your insulin, sometimes more so than actually consuming carbs. So then, is this myth really correct, or is it a myth? The fact, is it a fact really correct, or is it a myth? That is the question. So while it's don't combine your carbs and fats, there's certain proteins that will spike your insulin just as much. And if you've got those lovely dairy products in there, or if you have avocado, or you have oils, perhaps coconut oil or things like that that you're putting in there, you're still ultimately doing the same thing as if you were to consume, let's say, yogurt and granola, your high sugary foods with your fats. So really take that into account, that it's not just carbs that will spike that insulin. There's quite a few proteins out there, protein sources that will also increase that insulin. Really focus on you and not so much on what the media says. So while experts are saying carbs and fats are no good together, there's good logic in that. Don't eat pizzas, don't eat ice creams, all the good stuff. So staying away from that. So each body is different. My body's different from yours is different from someone else's, and we process things differently. So while somebody can handle 5 avocados a day, one other person might only be able to do one every couple of days. So we all digest differently. So always take that into account as well before fully committing to something that is out there in terms of diet. And just remember, diet and exercise, clean eating and movement is always the way to go. Have a good one.